Welcome to episode 1. This is the fuck it activation. So this is the moment you stop negotiating with the old you. So I've written a book called Don't Be a Selfish Cunt. And I know that it might be offensive, but the whole point of the whole book is to really shake you awake to not being afraid to share your gifts. And it really did start with a client that I had one-on-one, and they were really like feeling activated about selling. And they were like, I really feel like resistance coming up, and they have so much to offer, such a brilliant mind and so much to offer the world. And I really sat there and I thought, how the fuck did we get here? How come these brilliant people, and especially people that have so much to offer, are so worried about looking like they're selling out, or looking like they're desperate for money, or looking like they're, making people or forcing people to sell. And I've got quite a number of clients. Most clients say this to me, that they have trouble selling. And this one day when I was on a Zoom with him one-on-one, and I just said, don't be a selfish cunt. And he laughed and I laughed, and then I went, oh my God, I'm meant to be professional here. What did I just say? And he laughed and he said, that's exactly what I needed to hear. And I said, that's actually my unique selling framework to myself. I don't say it to other people, but here we are. And I said, that's my unique selling framework to myself to get me to actually come out of my fear. Because I think if I don't show people what I've got on offer, then they're not going to get my help. And it's quite selfish of me to hold back because of my own fear. That could have helped them massively. And if you have a big mission and you have a big thing that you want to bring out to the world, and you want to help the world, which many of us do, then you're not going to get very far if you just stay behind your fear and keep small and don't share your gifts and be a selfish cunt. And I've watched people go from stuck to spiraling, and they've tried everything, like every kind of modality you can think of, and they're still stuck. And so one of the big things, and I've also got it in the book, is a fuck it activation. And we've all been through a fuck it activation, even though you probably haven't called it that. But a fuck it activation is actually the time when you've left a relationship on a Tuesday afternoon randomly because you just had enough. And you go, fuck it, I'm leaving, I'm doing the thing. And you change your life overnight. It might be when you've quit on the spot. You weren't even going to quit when you walked in the door, but you quit because something happened. You just went, fuck it, I'm not doing this anymore. And you quit. And then you change your life overnight. So that's a rock bottom fuck it activation. That's when you're at rock bottom. And so what I propose is, why don't we do a fuck it activation before shit goes to south? So I propose that you go, when you want to actually have something happen, you go fuck it, and you activate the fuck it and you do it. So rather than upheaving your whole life, you actually do it prepared and how you want to. So the fuck it activation, when you need to activate it without being at rock bottom, it's not a frequency, it's not a vibe, it's not positive thinking either. It's a rupture, it's a decision. It's a full decision that doesn't make sense till later. It's a timeline collapse. So I've had many, and I'll talk you through mine so that you can start to see where yours might be, so that you can start to know the feeling that you get when you do it, and what you do once you have your rock bottom fuck it activation, so that then you know that the steps to do afterwards to get into your actual planned fuck it activation. So the first one for me